Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and let's run a different team. So we're going to be running the Skeledirge here paired with the Vigoroth and the Obstagoon. Here we kind of have a neutral matchup depending on the shield situation. Here we know that this was an early charge boost, so it only could be aerial ace. So we decided to let it go. We go for the Shadow Ball here. Our opponent does end up shielding it, which is okay, but we would obviously rather have it go through. Here we're going to shield. It ends up being the dig, so that's a great shield by us. Oh, and we love the lag. Okay, we are able to get a disarming voice, but then it just register any of it. Oh man, this is a terrible situation going on. I don't know if they are farming us down or they're also delayed too, but it looks like we are in a stuck situation. All right, we're going to be back, and unfortunately for us, we get swapped out into the Vigoroth. The Vigoroth gets swapped with their own Trevenant, but we do have the Obstagoon in the bag. This Obstagoon is pretty decent against this Trevenant here. As you can see, we are able to do some huge damage with our Night Slash. And then our opponent is going to be throwing this Seed Bomb right here. This Seed Bomb here is going to, do a good amount of neutral damage, but we are able to outpace them to get to another Night Slash to take out their Trevenant. So we know that they have the Gligar still, so we are going to be able to throw this Night Slash to either take out this Gligar or get the last shield. We do get that Gligar out of here, so now we're going to have to take advantage of this situation. We do have two counter users for this Dugong. We go for the first cross chop to do some good damage, and then we're going to go for this Body Slam right here. This Body Slam does get shielded, and then we're going to shield here because we know that we have to keep this alive. They go for the Icy Wind debuff. They do get that debuff, and then they're going to be able to throw another move here. This Icy Wind does take out our Vigoroth, but then our Obstagoon actually ends up taking their Dugong now. So GG's to our opponent right there. Somehow, some way we were able to recover from the connection issues, and we were able to pull out a win somehow. So next game here, let's see what we find. We are met with the Lantern here. Not the best matchup for this Skeledirge, so we're going to switch on to the Vigoroth. Vigoroth gets met with a Knockdown. So Knockdown got a debuff from the recent season changes, but still pretty bulky in general. Maybe is not able to get to the moves as fast, but we are able to use our Rock Slides here to potentially get some big damage. Our opponent does shield that first one, and then they let the second one go. And then here we know that it's so low, we just double shield here, and we are going to be able to farm down. So we do end up winning the switch, but we had to sacrifice two shields. So that's usually the case. We're going to be able to get to this Body Slam right here. This Body Slam takes the Lantern almost into the yellow. Now we're going to be able to throw another Body Slam here. This Body Slam does go through, taking it into the red, and it was a CAP tie, so they were able to use it, and then they're trying to undercharge, so we immediately switch out into our Obstagoon. This Obstagoon almost farms it down, but this Lantern is going to be able to throw a Thunderbolt back at us. So as you can see here, they have the Cobra Grigas in the bag. They do not want to see this Obstagoon, so they know that they can survive one, so they let the first one go. We're going to go for another Night Slash. This Night Slash will get us so low that they have to shield here. Yep, makes sense. And then here we're going to try to get to another move, but they are able to throw a move right before our Obstagoon gets to it. But unfortunately for them, both the moves that they have are resisted, and we are able to get to another Night Slash here to take out that Cobra Grigas, and we're going to farm down the Lantern. So GG's right there. Obstagoon coming in clutch, absolutely destroying the backline right there. And we are able to pull out that win. Next, we are going to be met with the Swampert. So this has gone from bad with the Lantern in the previous game to worse. Swampert is really good against the Skeledirge, but we are able to switch out into the Vigoroth. They also match us, so we know that if we just match shields, we will be able to win this switch. So they decide to let the first one go. That's fine. And then we're going to go for this Body Slam. This second Body Slam will be able to KO or get the shield, so that's exactly what happens. And here, we just got a double shield, and we are going to be able to flip the switch. So once again, no shield, but we did flip the switch. They actually revealed that they have the Talonflame. So we're going to guarantee either a shield or the KO here. They decided to let it go. Huge KO right there. And then our opponent does decide to leave because they know that we are going to be able to at least get to 2 nice slashes right there. So we're going to be able to win that back line. All right, so not bad, right? So here we go. Next game, Skeledirge versus the Talonflame. This Talonflame is, this is going to be a pretty interesting situation. It all depends on the shield situation. We decided to let the first one go because we know we can survive any of the moves. Kind of interesting. Did we get the extra incinerate? I'm not sure, but we should have been able to get another incinerate when they threw their initial fly. But anyways, they get taken out, and then we're gonna have to come back in with our Vigoroth right here. This Vigoroth is gonna have to go for this body slam. This body slam does get shielded, so our opponent has no shields. So we're gonna shield right here, easy shield, and we should be able to get to another move before them. But unfortunately, they try to catch a move. But we're gonna switch out. This switch out allows our Obstagoon. Okay, we do get a little bit of a bub. I was gonna say we do have an opportunity to get a bub right here. So we're gonna shield here to preserve the health. They do go for the Stone Edge. So I'm assuming they have Stone Edge and Earthquake at this point. You can see right here, even though we're resisted, our counters are resisted, we are doing a good chunk of damage here. So here we're gonna make sure we try to throw this nice slash right before they get to a move. That Earthquake takes us into the yellow, but we are able to take out that Clocksire. Now this is boosted here, so this Nice Slash is doing more damage here. So we're gonna go for this Nice Slash, huge damage, almost like 85% right there. So much so that we are forcing them to use some energy. We do farm down, and then we are gonna be able to throw this body slam right back at this Talonflame before they get to a move. We're gonna be able to farm down that Trevenant, and that is GG's right there. So that Obstagoon coming in clutch at the end right there. Once again, a lot of these ghost types, Trevenant, Skeledirge, are just floating in the back right there. All right, another terrible lead. We're going to switch out into the Vigoroth. We are going to try to... Okay, looks like they're trying to wait for us to use a move, so we're going to just over-farm. We're going to shield here because we want to preserve the health of this Vigoroth in this matchup, given that they kind of... There was a sense like they didn't want to see this Vigoroth, right? So that's why we kind of invested the shield right there. We do get one shield from our opponent. Our opponent here is going to have to only throw a Seed Bomb. The Seed Bomb does not KO. And look at this Vigoroth going crazy again. We are going to get a second shield, or we're going to flip the switch. They decide to double shield, which is fine. We're going to be able to go back into our Obstagoon here, and we actually catch a inefficient Shadow Ball. So we are going to have to throw this Nice Slash ASAP. This Obstagoon gets the boost again. So we have a small chance to beat in this matchup with one shield. Huge damage right there. We do get the extra counter in, so once we shield here, we should be able to take out this Charger Bug. So huge waste of energy on their part right there, because they're only able to get off one move. Now we're going to have to go for this Nice Slash. This is a boosted Nice Slash here, so as you can see, it does roughly 20%, 25%. We're going to force some energy from this Lantern, and then we're going to have to try our best to catch a move, I think. We try to catch a move right there. Unfortunately, they do not fall for it. And then we got to survive this serve. If we survive this serve, we have a chance to win. We do survive it. Easy. And then here, we're going to have to throw this Disarming Voice as soon as we get it. And this should take out this Trevenant, and then we're just going to hopefully incinerate them down right there. So GG's to our opponent right there, able to win that. Crazy. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.